My name's John Goodwin. I play drums and sing in Algiers.
My name's William Anderson. I play guitar and sing in Algiers. John and I met quite boringly just at where we worked. We'd both, coincidentally, without knowing it, been in Sheffield studying coincidentally the same course, but him 1 year behind me at university. And I'd ended university. I was sort of decided to stay on in Sheffield just as just to stay living there because it's a nice place. And landed a job in a bar. And my manager one night just kind of on a busy evening said, "Right, John, this is William, show him how to do stuff," kind of thing. At which point he kind of said, "Did you used to play in that band? Were you in darts?" And I said, "Yeah, I was." And then that's kind of...
Originally he was expecting me to pull out a piece of paper and a pen and ask
like I'm at work.
Can you sign
Just give me 5 minutes.
But no, I recognised them immediately. I mean, I was in a band based in Manchester, Will was based in Middlesbrough. Our paths crossed only a couple of times, really. There was one time where we were due to, I remember we were playing our, I think it was a single show or something like that, and we'd asked for darts to open up, but they had to cancel because on the route down, the weather was so bad.
We said that.
But, yeah, you said that, maybe just what. And then we kind of got to know one another for a few months and just joked about the idea of playing. I mean, I wasn't playing anymore that much. And I know Will, none of the other guys from darts were around, but I found out that he had stashed away like a lot of songs and a lot of riffs, so we managed to get ourselves into like a rehearsal studio, and then we're here now. And we couldn't be happier.
We can't be happier. The writing process is, well, I was going to say it varies, but it probably has kind of got into a pattern. Not in a bad way, but it's usually, I mean, a lot of the songs on the record especially kind of come from, it'll usually be an idea that it'll be me bringing something in, and then John and I getting locked in a room for a few hours and just kind of getting to an end of a song quite quickly, to be honest. Like, it's a very strange relationship I think we've got, that it's a very, very quick process a lot of the time that these songs come out, and I think that sometimes works to our advantage and sometimes maybe it doesn't, and we always kind of try to, it's not like a kind of right, done, so we move on, but I've got quite a good working relationship with regards to that, so but yeah, we're always writing music, so that's not necessarily the only way it happens. There's a lot of
we don't necessarily go for the
jamming
aspect. Yeah, I think it could become a bit vague at times. I think we try and have a bit more of a pragmatic approach to it. But generally, the bulk of it, I would say, is William comes in, songs pretty much kind of lyrics are written, melodies are written, and then I kind of go for more of an arrangement and try and, sometimes it's vastly different, sometimes it's just a case of putting a 4/4 beat on it.
And the reason we only went as a two-piece was for lack of knowing anyone that we knew as a bass player. Never mind, it had to be a bass player, but just I think that would have been the logical step to get a bass player in, but it was one of those, like, we didn't really know anyone who necessarily was kind of not snobs, but like up to standard, who we knew would like really fit into what we were trying to do, but also we're even into the kind of stuff that we were doing. I mean, it was kind of semi-conscious decision to begin with, but then it kind of turned into something that I thought, especially as for me playing the guitar, being like the tune, the instrument, like where the tunes are coming from, the melodies. I found it quite an interesting kind of task for me to kind of be able to fill it out and everything just with the one guitar. So we've already considered expanding, and
it was a decision that was sort of well thought out, and I mean there wasn't any kind of there was no interview procedures or anything like that, but we kind of know of a guy who kind of would fit really well. And I mean, this is the thing, Will and I started out as close friends first, and then it turned out that we had a good relationship in terms of being pragmatic and being in a room and doing what's required rather than just going to a room and hanging out. So the last thing we wanted to do was have somebody disrupt that. So it was quite considered, but if like either before the end of the year or early next year, it will be kind of unveiled as a newer lineup.
A newer lineup.
Yeah.